Alright, here we go. Mr. Zandabouts, how are you? Speak, oh great one. I knew you were joking.
I lost my page.
Okay.
Ryan, get me now!
Alright, hi Austin, this is me and your cousin
What,
Xander.
76?
We're on page 76 in the Jesus Storybook
Yay!
Bible. Right there.
Why do you say me and not daddy?
Daddy, sorry, you're right. Thanks, Mom. That was your Grandma Berg in the background there. Anyways.
Can't find it.
Page 76.
Okay.
How are you today? How are you today? How's school going, Z? What grade are you in now?
Third.
Third grade? And how's it going?
Good.
Good? So you're kind of far away there. Alright, today we're going to be reading page 76. The Forgiving Prince. I don't like how this thing does that. See a picture there? Page 76. That's alright, I'll forgive you. Make sure you're in here. Alright? Me first, you first, what?
You first, then you first, then you,
Oh, this is
then me. I'll do the last
whatever.
week.
Whatever.
Okay, you first me.
You first me?
You
How's
then
school
me.
today? What'd you learn? Nothing. No thing? Your sister's over there laughing at
that
something.
I could know of.
Alright.
Kelsey won't answer a question unless I say it in proper grammar.
Good for her. Proper grammar. Alright. The Forgiving Prince. Okay, quiet.
Okay.
Jacob had 12 sons, but all of his sons, Joseph was his favorite. One day, Jacob gave Joseph a splendid new robe. It was beautiful and rich with all the colors of the rainbow, but it made Joseph's brothers jealous. They wanted rich rainbow robes too. Then, to make matters worse, Joseph kept on having these special dreams. I dreamed I was the greatest. I was king, Joseph told his brothers, and you all bowed down to me. Ooh, that doesn't sound nice. Now, I'm sure you know, even if Joseph didn't, that telling your brothers things like that isn't a very good idea. Hey, take this seriously. We're reading a story about the Bible. Now, I'm sure you know, even if Joseph didn't, that telling your brothers things like that isn't a very good idea. Joseph's brothers hated him even more. They wanted to kill Joseph and his dreams. And one day, that's exactly what they tried to do. They tore Joseph's rainbow robe off him and sold him to slave traders for 20 pieces of silver. Okay? Now, see, that's the nice fancy robe he's got on. And the next page is your turn, Mr. Dogs. Page 78. Looks like this one. Go ahead. And keep it clearing your throat. Much appreciated. Okay. Come on, it's very serious. Let's read both pages since they're short. Please? Okay.
The trains took Joseph to Egypt and made him into a slave.
Can't hardly
The
hear you.
brothers went home and lied to their father, telling them that Joseph was dead. That's the end of that dreamer, they thought, but they were wrong. God had a magnificent.
Very good.
Magnificent.
Very
That's
good.
That's what I almost said.
Very good. Magnificent.
Dream for Joseph's life, and even when it looked like everything had gone wrong, God would use it all to make the dream come true. God would use everything.
Keep going.
Hey, girl!
Wait a second.
Ow!
Keep going. God would use. She's just going to go
thinking.
to your son. What are you
Wouldn't
thinking?
that be my mom is
She's an aunt. Yeah, Austin is. Austin
I
is.
just figured it out.
Yes, Austin
you're
is my.
What?
Sue, your mom, is my son's aunt. Got it. Good job. Okay, keep reading. God would use
Everything that was happening to Joseph to do something good. Meanwhile, though, things were not looking good for Joseph in Egypt. He was far from home and from his dad. Then they got blamed for something.
He.
Then he got blamed for something he didn't do. And even though he had done nothing wrong, he was punished and thrown in jail. But God had not left Joseph. The thing is getting dark.
It's just the power. It's fine.
Yay!
Okay, now, next page. Looks like this one. What page is that, Mr. Ball? Sander, what page are we on now? What page?
We're on page 82.
Page 82.
No.
Wait, it doesn't say it on there, but...
It said...
70, no, we're on page 80. You flipped to.
Yeah.
One night, Pharaoh, king of Egypt, had a scary dream about thin cows gobbling up fat cows. Weird. What on earth did it mean? He didn't know, but Joseph was a dream expert, so Pharaoh sent for him. It means a famine is coming. Do you know what a famine is, Xander? Do you know what a famine is? Famine. Who knows? Sydney, what's a famine?
I know what a salmon is.
A famine is coming.
They
Don't...
ran out of food, like streams go dry and stuff.
Yep, it was a time of food shortage was coming. Joseph explained there wouldn't be enough food. Pharaoh was so pleased by Joseph's skill that he immediately took Joseph out of jail and made him a prince. What are you doing? Stop.
I don't know.
You're being a goof.
Tell me.
Anyways. What did I just read? What are we talking about here? You know this story. What are we talking about? Joseph.
Joseph.
Joseph, he had a dream about... No.
Being a ruler?
Joseph had a dream about Egypt, the country that you love.
I'm ashamed.
You're just a clown.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Joseph had a dream about their coming of famine. Okay. Pharaoh was so pleased by Joseph's skill, he immediately took him out of jail. Joseph out of jail and made him a prince. Now, back home, Joseph's brothers had run out of food, and everyone was hungry. God's special family was in danger. If they didn't get food soon, they would starve to death. So Joseph's brothers traveled to Egypt to buy food. Okay? Next page, 81. 81 right here. Okay, your turn.
He came and knelt before the new prince. His brothers didn't
Louder,
know.
please.
Huh?
Louder, please.
Okay!
I don't normally need to tell you that.
They came and knelt before the new prince. His brothers didn't know the prince was Joseph, but Joseph knew who they were. Joseph's dream...
Did you do your
What?
Come on, keep going. Keep going.
But Joseph's dream, the one about the brothers down king, was coming true. It's me, Joseph cried.
Very good.
When they saw it was Joseph, the brothers were afraid. They had wronged Joseph. They had sinned and they knew it. Now Joseph would certainly punish them. But Joseph looked at his brothers and his
So
eyes
wait.
filled
Let's
with
wait
tears.
back up. So the brothers did a bad thing to Joseph. Now Joseph was high up in the land, and
Come on!
right, and so his brothers were coming because they were suffering for food. Listen, are you listening? His brothers were coming because they were suffering for food and needing food, and they had to appear before Joseph, their brother, the one that they tried to kill. Okay? So they were afraid of him and immediately thought that he would kill them. No. Okay, now say...
You're not playing on my kingdom.
Please, little
Hey,
bit.
hey, just wait. We're almost done.
Joseph would...
But Joseph looked
But Joseph looked at his brothers. Would you stop that?
No.
Hey, come on, let's finish this story. This is one of my favorite stories.
But Joseph looked at his brothers, and his eyes filled with tears. Even though his brothers had hurt him and hated him, and wanted him dead, in spite of everything, he couldn't stop
Isn't that nice?
Yay.
Next page. 82. His heart, which they had broken, filled up with love, and Joseph forgave them. Joseph threw his arms around them. Don't be afraid, he said. Behind what you are doing, underneath everything what that was happening, God was doing something. Just listen.
I'm serious.
Hey, God was doing something good.
Like
God was. Hey, just listen. We're almost done.
Okay.
God was making everything right again. Joseph didn't punish them. He rescued them. He brought God's special family to live safely with him in Egypt. One day, God would send another prince, a young prince whose heart would break. Like Joseph, he would leave his home and his father. His brothers would hate him and want him dead. He would be sold for pieces of silver. He would be punished even though he had done nothing wrong. But God, go ahead.
Everything that happened to this young prince, even the bad things, to do something good, to forgive the sins of the whole world.
The end of that chapter. Yay! That's a happy ending. Bye-bye. See you later next time, Austin.
But I really